There are many discouraging things. I don't know if you have served in a church where what is left is for you to sacrifice your life, but it's not appreciated. I don't know whether you have served in a church where you have done every good thing to one member, and it is that one member that is kicking you in that church. I don't know if you have gone to God to say, why have I prayed and there is no growth? There are so many discouraging things. Don't give up. Endure. Endure. I pastor number one church in my district. I'm not pastoring it because I'm the ADS. I started pastoring it, in fact, when I was not ADS. They demanded me to pastor them before I even become a presbyter. Before I became a presbyter. I've been in the church for a while, like I said yesterday. I have put in my best. But do you know that I used to ride Lexus? That Lexus had a problem. Cut a long story short, it was sold as scrap. So I was trekking. You know, it's normal to trek when you are pastoring in the village. Are you understanding what I'm saying? It's normal to trek when you are not popular. But when you come to Were and you say, enter any bike and say, take me to Assemblies of God. The only Assemblies of God they will bring you to is Kenebu, where I pastor. I'm saying it with every sense of humility. It's popular. When you come to Owerri and you say Reverend B, everybody knows Reverend B. So I say Reverend B, they'll say Ebubele. I preach in 4 or 5 radio stations. I do online program, and the stadium program I do will always have an overflow. You will have 2 stands, only pastors from different denominations, bishops, presidents, and founders. So when you see that kind of person trekking, I need it on. That's why I'm painting that picture. And sometimes when people see me, hey, man of God, this one you are trekking, I said, it's good to do exercise sometimes. But they wouldn't know I didn't have a car. And I'm a very decent man of God. Not that I have not had opportunities to have all of those things anyhow. That's the last thing I'm going to say. I've had opportunities. There is no governor in Imo State who does not attend Sendanda. If he's not there, the wife will be there. Wife of governor will do, but there'll be the preacher. So I'm that known in Owerri. But so to save myself that stress, I will call KK boss. I'll call KK, call Tyson. They'll come to the church, pick me, and I go. But members, well, I have members who have 5 cars, who have 4 cars, 3 cars, landlords and all that. But it looks like nobody cared. Don't you think that would be very discouraging? But endure. You are not serving them, you are serving God. If you understand this, because some pastors have become so angry, they will now come to the pulpit, instead of blessing the people, they curse the people. I served God flat out. I was using my money. I was spending my money. The money we used in paying Domoen when he came was, I ministered in America, New Jersey. One young man just saw my video, invited me, hired a hall that is of this side that would take like 200 people. For Saturday, just Saturday like this, morning session and evening session. When I finished ministering, he asked me to take a seat for him, and I took a seat for him and left. When I got to where I was lodging, they brought a waterproof and dropped it. I didn't even know what was inside there. I was so tired, I slept in the morning. I left for New York to minister in one Assemblies of God in New York. It was when I came back, I looked at that. It was all the offerings we did, all the seed we did. He dropped a note that God said, don't take a dime out of it. Give it to the man of God, it's a seed. I counted it, it was $25,000 US. Press your calculator, you know how much it is. 25, I say, oh God, you are a prayer answering God. When I get home, they will know I went to America. I'll solve some problem. God said to me, you are praying that I should give you money to pay Domoen. I have answered your prayer. So I didn't take a dime out of the $25,000. That was what we used in paying Domoen. How did we pay Ron Connolly? There's a man in that New Jersey. In fact, my first time to America, my member, one of the ambassadors I mentioned, called his brother in New Jersey and said, my pastor is coming, receive him. He came to the airport, picked me up, drove me to a hotel, expensive hotel. I stayed for 10 days. He paid for the 10 days. Gave me exclusive hospitality. And as I was about to go, he knelt down and grabbed my feet and said, sir, I heard about you before you came. He was diagnosed with brain tumor. And they told him, you will not live beyond this time. And he said, speak a word. I put my hand on the head and I said, brain tumor, wither. One sentence. And I left. When I left, he went back to the hospital. After they examined him, the doctor asked him, what happened? He said, the tumor has dried up. That's the language of the doctor. The tumor has dried up. He didn't do that surgery till today. So when I came back the next time, when I was about to go, he gave me $29,500. Call it $30,000. Press the calculator. That was how we paid the other person. So I give mine. Yet I could have bought a car with it. Could have built a house with it. I don't have any of those. But the car grinded. I was trekking. Everybody was seeing me. So I said, it is God I am serving. God set me up in that flight incident. And this man came, did all of these things I said, sponsored Send Down Thy Glory that year, and was present. And when he was there and saw the crowd that came for altar, saw the miracles, he couldn't hold himself anymore. He climbed up to the stage where I was. And he said, Reverend B, I answered. He said, I can feel the anointing. I said, yes, the anointing is present. He said, that anointing has touched me. It looks like I will use a car to do Christmas for you this year. Within 3 days, 72 hours, this car was bought. This car is about 50 million now. Yes, paid for it. God is your rewarder, not human beings. Look up to him. Endure. Don't give up. One day, God will come. One day, your children will be asking God, what did I do to merit all these blessings? And God will tell them, I am paying your father and your mother for what they did for me. It's not because of you, it's because of your parents. Their services. Nobody serves God and gets stranded in life. Not even your children, not even your children's children. That's why I say the pay of God spans through eternity. Endure. If he doesn't come today, he will come tomorrow.